A whole collection of Super Nintendo games has dropped on Nintendo Online, so let's check it out.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome to Good Games for Bad Gamers. As usual, I'm the Bad Gamer and I'm tackling the good games from our youth. This time we're going to take a look at the Super Nintendo library that just dropped on the Nintendo Online service. Now, it was 20 games all at once, so we're going to just do a quick look at what they have, and I'm going to pick one to play and be horrible at. Let's take a look at what they have. Okay, we have Brawl Brothers, which is a classic beat-em-up. Not as good as the Capcom ones, but pretty fun from what I can remember. Breath of Fire, which was a role-playing game. Demon's Crest. Looks awesome. I've never played it. F-Zero, a classic racing game. Let's go down here. Joe and Mac 2, Lost in the Tropics. Never played that one. Pretty excited to try. Kirby's Dream Course. Again, never played it. Kirby's Dreamland 3. Same. I've played more recent Kirby games, and they're a lot of fun. Pilot Wings. Don't know much about this either, but from what I've heard in the past, it's a classic. Star Fox. Of course. One of the best. It actually revolutionized the first-person spaceship games. I mean, I think this may have come before, if not around the same time as like the Rogue One games for the computer and such. And, I mean, it was a lot of fun. The geometric type of styling kind of gets annoying to me personally, but really fun game. Stunt Race Fx. Now, during the Nintendo Direct, they said this was the first time it's appeared on any console since its original release, so that's pretty cool. Looks like it's worth a try. Earth Defense Force. Never played it. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, as hard as the original, and I'll check this one out around Halloween. I think that'll be a good Halloween game to play. Mario Kart. One of the games that got me into the Super Nintendo, besides Super Mario World, which here we go, and Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, which was hands down one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Now, I have to admit, when the console war started, I went with Genesis, because Nintendo don't. At least that's what I thought at the time. Their ads worked on me. But I got into Super Nintendo later on because a girl I was dating at the time had one, and we had a blast, like playing Mario Kart and Mario World on it. And I remember renting Super Mario World 2 at Blockbuster, and I mean, a couple weekends in a row, and I was in love with it. Great game. Super Metroid. Never played it. Loved the original. Looking forward to trying it out. Here we go. This is a Japanese game. I'm not sure the name, but let's take a look. Super Puyo Puyo 2, released in '95. Okay, it's a head-to-head puzzle game. Probably a lot like a Tetris style. So, we'll try that out one day. Super Soccer. Never played it, but it's a sports game. I'm not into sports. Big duh. Super Tennis. That might be fun. And The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. A true classic. I cannot wait to dive into this. So, what are we going to look at this evening? Now, my instincts say to look at Super Mario World 2, but I think I want to take time to savor that. Try that out later. So, Let's try Joe and Mac. No. I can see the title now. I suck at Joe and Mac too. No one's going to watch that. So, let's see here. Well, let's just start with the classic, Super Mario World. Here we go. Okay, welcome. This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Of course he is. So let's get this started. Which way? Let's go with Yoshi's Island number 1. Stellar way to start. And this is why I'm the bad gamer. But let's just knock off some dust here. There we go. Get the Yoshi coin. That was just stupid. I apologize for my stupidity. Next. I remember when this came out. Because of all places, a Lowe's. And they had it set up to play. I was blown away because, I mean, these graphics were revolutionary at the time. And I always wanted one, but like I said, I was into Genesis and I just bought one the year before. I think that's how it shook out. How do you do the spinny thing? I did it before by accident when that thing killed me. There we go. Well, there we go. We got a cat. We have a laundry room cat. Okay. It is something to get used to using the Switch controllers. I will say that. Of course, mine has the drift issues still because I still haven't committed to buying a new fancy Pro Pad or whatever they're called. Drift going on. Well, heck yeah. There we go. Taste my fire, dragon dinosaur things. Come on, Chuck. Want some of this? You scared of you? Yeah. Get it, Chuck. Lame. Thought I went through it. But you gotta think. Excuse me for that. That no flagpoles. I mean, in Super Mario 3, we had that weird black area you'd go into with the, like, roulette thing, or, oh, what do you call them? Duh. Oh my god, slot machine looking thing to get a power up. This was completely different. Ooh. Here we go. now. Now all the yellows are now exclamation points. If you can hear that in the background, my cats are going crazy. Playing. One sleeping next to me. Swim through the little pool there. Go through Yoshi's Forest. Now, Yoshi's Island 2. And then our first appearance of Yoshi. Man, back in the day, this was mind-blowing. I know it's a little hard to imagine that nowadays with how video games are, but, I mean, Mario was a staple. And you son of a gun. And yes, they upped it every time they released a new one. I mean, nowhere near as much as Mario 2, the American Mario 2, which always be a fan of that because it really put the series on its ear because of how different it was. But to have Mario ride around on a little dinosaur dude, believe me, when this come out? 91? So when I was in high school, I mean, this was revolutionary. But it was cooler to play Genesis. Nintendo, oh, that's a little game, that's a little kid's system. Boy, I regret that. I missed out on a lot of fun games, but Genesis had a lot of great games. A lot of games I can't even remember the names of, but they were so unique and weird and had a edge to them, like Road Rash and stuff like that, which was a motorcycle game where you beat the crap out of the other competitors. But I will soon play some Genesis games, because I know I've played a lot of NES games, but I think it's just the ease of having them on the Switch. But I can bust out the Genesis, and I missed. Sorry I'm cocking my head, but unfortunately I put the camera right in my way. This is the first time I'm using my new camera to film playing the games, so I'm still kind of working out the kinks a little bit. Okay, World 3. I always did that as a kid, too. And I don't know if I'm missing any... Oh, no, Yoshi! No! I don't know if I'm missing any power-ups and stuff down there, but I thought I was playing it safe, but I still killed my homie Yoshi. Nope, nothing there. Now, I can't recall. I got the Mario Collection for the Wii, the 25th anniversary. I can't remember if this was on it or not, or if it was just 1, 2, 3 in the Lost Levels. So it might be. Actually, I have this still for the Nintendo. So yeah, I have played this recently, but it's been years. But that's recent. I would love to play some of my real Nintendo games, because I have ones that definitely are not in the collections here on the Switch, but I can't hook it up to my HDMI to record. I bought an adapter, but it didn't work, unfortunately, so one day I'll figure it out. I think they have some systems that may be a little shady, but they have HDMI hookups, so I might get one of those one day and try them out. But, I mean, I just love having an opportunity to play. I don't get a lot of time, so I actually will use this filming as an excuse to play. So, I'm sorry if it's boring or not the best, but that's why I'm the bad gamer. I don't want my firework on you. Sorry, I don't have time to read. I have a princess to save. Drift, drift, drift. And yes, it's a very real problem, the Joy-Con drift. Oh crap. I mean, it's all over the internet how horrible it is. Oh! There's like landmine things. Oh. How many lives do I have? 9? I don't know if I'll subject you folks to all 9 lives here. That might be pretty long in the tooth, as they say. But anyway, the drift is a horrible problem. And I thought about just buying new Joy-Cons, but it honestly sounds like new, old, it doesn't matter there. It's a problem that's everywhere. So you can only get that if you get, or beat it by getting a different controller altogether, which I might do. And just save these for motion control games like Just Dance and all, which my family plays a lot, but definitely will not be filming that. Well, maybe. Everyone enjoys a fat person dancing. Again, if you can hear it, my cats are going nuts. Probably because we're not in the laundry room. We are upstairs in the living room playing. Until I get my game room situated downstairs. Which will just be an extension of the laundry room then. Whoa, fasty dude. I always love that like little knock. Get out of here. No. No, get back here, mushroom. I hope I didn't ruin anything by not using that switch plate. Haha, you couldn't get over. Boom. Need some lava, dude. And this was so awesome. Whoa. No, the drift got me. Darn you, drift. It's not even cool. Fast and Furious 2 Tokyo Drift. Ooh. No, no! No. Whew. What a booby trap to have in your castle. drifted right into that. How far back will I have to go? Okay, and he drifted right on into the lava. Not my fault. I am really not that bad. Okay. Not all the Crushy McCrushersons here. Yikes. Eat that, yo. Boom. Yep. I don't know why I did that. Gee. Which one was that? What was their name? Excuse me. Bomb. Thank you. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. Let's try one more, and then we'll call it an evening, because I don't want this to be an hour-long video. It's probably boring enough. Give me your cape. Give me your cape. Thank you. That's what I get for being an eager beaver there. Man. Stick to one sport. Dude. I don't know why I ducked and covered. Yeah. I might not have any other choice than to end it at this level if I'm playing this spectacular. Drift all around there, Mario. Oh, you jerk. I'm traveling all the way back just to get that dude's cape, and I killed myself. Not worth it. Bird in hand's worth two in the bush, as they say. Eat that. Sweet, an extra feather. That worked out good. Ooh, that did not work out good. Just used it already. Hey. Man. I like it in the newer games where if you lose your power-up, you don't get shrunk. You just turn into normal Mario again. Gosh darn it. See what's down here. Ooh. Spider Mario, Spider Mario. And I didn't fly at all. Little pudgy jump there. There we go. It'd be cool if it was more like a flying squirrel. I know they did Tanuki suit, but Sugar Glider in Mario Mario would be cool too. No, I can't fly. We got some kryptonite nows. Anyway, let's not waste our time here anymore. And with the Super Nintendo, as you saw, it was the first time we could save to the system. Before, with Nintendo, the original NES, it was all code-based, which was pretty cool because you could get codes from people. My favorite was always renting gosh darn it, a game from Blockbuster or something, and someone wrote a code down in the instruction book. Boy, that was just a bunch of folly. It was like the surprise mushroom. You know what, I'm not going to do that because I'm not here to get lives right now. Just here to beat this and move on. Haha. Eat the fire plant. Come back, Yoshi! You know, it would have been cool if, when Yoshi ate the Super Koopa there, that he could fly. That would have been an awesome, neat little addition. That would have been cool. Anyway, we're going to end it there. This has been another episode of Good Games for Bad Gamers, and as you saw, I'm the bad gamer. Maybe if I could put a little bit more time into it, I could have done a lot more, but I want to keep these episodes small and bite-sized and digestible. Anyway, if you liked this episode, give me a thumbs up, and I hope you did. And if you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to all of you. And if you're new around here, and if you like this or any of my other videos, hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell next to it, you will get notified whenever there's a new episode. But until next time, everybody, keep being rad and stay dorky.